Roll the coin. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love y'all and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the coin in the chat. Put where you're from and put the coin in the chat. Put where you're from and put the coin in the chat. Peace, 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 peace. I'm gonna do some Q&A today. Because I'm kind of Callie, what up? I'm kind of fucked up today, y'all. Cause this is these hunter-gatherers is going too far. I don't know what kind of rituals or what kind of sorcery these motherfuckers is doing, but I ain't with it. Roll the coin. I'm sick of them. Put where you're from, put the coin in the chat. Roll the coin. I don't know what they doing, but y'all got to cut this shit out. I'm just gonna. I was gonna drop a lecture today, but I can't. I got to talk about Emmett Till because this is bothering me to the point to where these people so low, and I know we speak about letting things happen the way they happen, but I'm about over that. I'm about over it. Put where you're from and put the coin in the chat. Ohio, what up? I'm over their ass, bro. They too low vibration. They too evil. They worship too many pagan things. They not virtuous. They are the evil on the planet. And I'm just over it. Now, love y'all, I'm in love with you, man. Love you, I'm in love with you. Now today, I'm gonna be talking kind of crazy, so y'all get ready, because this bothered my spirit to the point to where I had to make a whole video, and I don't even make them type of videos about this, but this is crazy. Emmett Till, the weapon used to kill black teenager Emmett Till in one of the most notorious lynchings that helped ignite the civil rights movement, is now on display at a museum in Jackson, Mississippi, where I'm from. Right where I'm from. Roll the coin. Now, it's bad to put the gun in the museum anyway, but let's look at how they did it. Now, it's bad about them putting it in there because Medgar Evers' murder weapon is in that same museum. They got Medgar Evers' rifle in the museum, his assassination, in that same museum. Medgar Evers' his rifle is in there. They killed Medgar Evers, right? They got the Martin Luther King gun in the other museum, in I don't know where that's at. They got all the guns that killed our people on the wall as trophies. It's messed up, but this case right here is different. This is different right here. You know why? Why is this different? That is a child. That's a child, bro. That's what makes this case a certain case, hunter-gatherers. This is a child. He's not grown. He's a baby. He's 14 years old. Why would you put a child's murder weapon on the wall for display? This is a baby. He's not even 16. He's 14 years old. unalive with a 45 with a cotton gin wheel wrapped around his neck and threw in a river, a lake or whatever. It's a baby. Why in the fuck do we want to pay $15 to go see a murder weapon of a child? What kind of low hunter-gatherer shit is that? Now, I'm going to get into detail because ain't nobody getting into detail about this. The top of the gun is bent, people. Listen to me, y'all. A 45 in 1950 is made out of metal. The top of the gun is bent. These people hit this child with that gun until it bent, people. And in the 1950s, these pew-pews is made out of steel, people. Not no damn plastic like today. How hard did you have to hurt this child to bend that weapon? Now, this shit bothers me. Now, $70 years, people. August the 28th, 1955, right? Remember that date. Don't forget that date. August the 28th. Don't forget that fucking date. August the 28th. Keep that in your head. August the 28th. Now, he done nothing wrong. And y'all do him like that? Now this gun been missing for 70 years. This weapon been missing for 70 years. Now they saying somebody put the weapon in a safe deposit box in a bank and it sat there all them years. A safe deposit box, 70 years, with Emmett Till's blood still on the gun. Roll the coin. That weapon been sitting in a safe deposit box in a bank for 70 years with this child's blood on top of the bent 45 that they went upside his head with. I gotta tell you the way it happened for you to feel my pain now. I can't sugarcoat it, I'm sorry. If you can't take it, get out the live today, I feel you. But I gotta tell my people what the hell this means, right? It's still, his blood is still on the motherfucker. 70 years later, bent. Cotton gin wheel, them wheels is big. These 24s, 22s wrapped around his child's neck through in the water. Now, this happened on August the 28th. Roll the coin. 1955. See that? See that date? This is what pissed me off right here. 45, or Army 45 at that. Or Army 45. August 28, 1955. Let's go look at the date. Let's go look at the date when the gun came into the museum. This the date when it happened. This the date when they put the motherfucker in the museum. You hunter-gatherers. The same day? Hold on, Mississippi. Hold on, lawmakers or museum curators, whatever the fuck y'all. All y'all motherfuckers trash, but it don't even really matter, bro. Y'all gonna put the gun reappears 70 years later on the same day Emmett Till got unalived. And you put it on display the same day? But we supposed to take this as a coinky dink, like it just happened to happen like that. We just supposed to sit down and just think, out of all the days of the year, it just pop out the same day. What happened in 55? Roll the coin, man. Listen, these people are using our people for some type of circus act, some type of football game, some type of fucking concert, where we show up and pay $15 to see a child's murder weapon. Right? It's all a fucking game. Now let's switch the narrative. TikTok, let me talk to my people. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's switch the narrative. What if he was a YT kid and melanated people done it and we stuck the damn gun on the wall? What had happened then? Would they burn the whole town down? Would they pew the whole building? What they'll do? What would the devil people do? Huh? You gotta look at it from both ways. Why my people shit on the wall promoting it? What if we did y'all like that? How y'all feel? How would you hunter-gatherers feel if we stuck something that hurt y'all child on the wall and charged $10 to go see the motherfucker? Now you can see it from my perspective. Huh? What if Lil Sarah 14, this happened to her, we stick the gun on the wall? What y'all to say then? This is inhumane. These niggas gotta just take that off the wall. Well, you hunter-gatherers, take that off the wall. That is a child. It's wrong to put Medgar Evers and Martin Luther King gun on the wall. That's wrong too. But at least they were grown men. This is a child's murder weapon. That's all it is. And y'all put it on the wall 70 years to the day of when that child got unalived. And y'all are wrong. Mississippi government, Mississippi museum curators, fuck all y'all. I don't care if I got some kinfolks in the government in Mississippi. Fuck you. Ain't nobody say nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing. Y'all just let them white people put their gun on the wall and open up the doors for $15 admission. Y'all wrong. Take that gun down, bro. Take the gun off the wall. I don't care if it go to an evidence room. We don't want to see it. That child's head was this big, bro. Did they forget? The child's head was bigger than a pumpkin. They done him so bad. Y'all want us to remember that by putting a gun with the blood on the wall of the child in the museum? This is a horrible place. This place is horrible, y'all. While motherfuckers on the internet playing and lying and misdirecting their people and trying to get followers and trying to do that, bro, the evil is playing out right in our face, and most of our people still not understanding. This is our land. These people are trying to make a mockery of our people on our land. Right in our face. And when a child gets involved, and they don't show no respect for a child, we're dealing with the worst entity ever to touch the planet. It ain't crossed nobody's mind to be like, okay, that weapon hurt a child. Let's not put that up there. It ain't crossed nobody's thought process. And I'm going to keep it real, bro. It's melanated people in Mississippi who just follow along the white folks, bro. They just follow along and get along with these fucking hunter-gatherers. Whatever they do, they just let them do it. They don't say nothing. They go home and talk about it, but don't nobody talk about it in the public. That's why I put that video on my page. I want to talk about this shit in the public. We cannot be quiet no more. It's a lot of things I be wanting to talk about. I just don't talk about it. It be up-to-date stuff coming out. I try to stay with the history, but I got to come on to the next level and talk about the history and the present. Because I'm to the point now, somebody got to say something, bro, with some type of platform. I got to use this platform for more than just history at this point. Because these people are garbage, bro. I ain't asked to be this, but I got to be it. I ain't asked to be we know the truth. Now I got to be them now. I got to speak my mind. I got to, because I know better. I know certain things that ain't right. And when I see it, I got to speak on it. Right? Just like the man. And I'm going to speak on this too. And I got something to say to this dude right here too. Derek Grace. Derek Grace. The dude with the tattoos on his face. With all the ugly ass wives. I got something to say to you too, bro. Why are you always gaslighting violence on your page, bro? Trying to get a view. I'm gonna tell you something that bothered me about him, bro. He a hunter-gatherer. He a hunter-gatherer. And I'm gonna make a video about his ass and tag his ass too, because I ain't no coward. I'm gonna tell him about himself. Listen, bro. Listen to me. I watched a video of you, a policeman shot a melanated man in Colorado in the face. And when you narrated the video, when the video popped off and your face popped up, you was smiling, bro. He was like, this is what you don't do to the police. Bro, what the fuck is funny? That man ain't even have no weapon, bro. Every time I get on Instagram, because I barely be on there, his video pop up with all this violence amongst our people. And you gaslighting it for views to trying to make money off Instagram and Facebook. The demise of your own people shot in the face, video just as clear as a camera. Bro, you wrong for that, bro. You wrong. I peeped you out. I used to have respect for you long time ago. But it's all about money with you. It's all about gold and money and how many wives I can get up here and sleep with. That's all it's about with you, bro. You don't teach nothing else worth value to the people. You taught that little home banking system shit, which was cool, but you don't talk about nothing else prevalent to the people. You just gaslight violent fighting videos of people, niggas, and shooting up. This is what you done wrong. You ran up on the police. He didn't have a gun, bro. That man could have had mental issues. We don't know. We wasn't there. All them tattoos in your face, you still a weak ass nigga. That shit don't scare nobody. You on there talking like the law. Oh, yeah, I know the laws. I read books. Fuck them laws. The law of the land is if you scared, take your scare ass home. You ain't got to hurt nobody because you scared. If you a policeman and you scared and unallow somebody without a gun, you just a coward, bro. Ain't no laws got nothing to do with being a coward. I got a video coming for him. Sitting back like you just some type of, with them funny looking ass wives, bro. Tricking all of them and trying to act like you some type of guru or something. You ain't shit. You trying to get a Instagram check off violence of videos of your people. Roll the corn. This got to get stopped, bro. Somebody got to say something to these hunter-gatherers. I don't even care nothing about that snitching shit in Atlanta, bro. Y'all can snitch on each other all y'all want, bro. Because all y'all ass is trying to get rich. You took the mark of the beast. Hell yeah, y'all gonna snitch to stay out of jail because you got to get out and flaunt your materialism like a hunter-gatherer. Go ahead and tell on each other. Because once you take the mark, you already marked up. It's over with. You're going to do whatever it takes to stay free and try to shine and talk money and talk big shit about materialism the whole time. That's all y'all going to do. So if you already took the mark, keep on marking. Keep snitching, keep telling on your own people. Whole time, all y'all supposed to came together and wrecked and tore the whole music industry up. But y'all so materialistic and worried about what the next man got and worried about the street life and all of that. Y'all fucked the whole thing up. Y'all had the industry in the palm of y'all hand in Atlanta. Now y'all looking like a bunch of rats and snitches and lame ass niggas. You know why? Because y'all trying to outdo the next person instead of working on your craft and being good to your own people. It all would have worked. Y'all would have been the biggest entities in the music business if y'all would have just stuck together and quit taking the mark of the beast, doing all this old rainbow shit and telling and hating on the next man and gossiping like little children. Y'all gave the police what they wanted. Weak nigga shit. Y'all gave them what they needed to lock y'all up. Take your shit. Put all your damn jail conversations on the internet. You gave it right in their hand. Let me tell y'all something about these people, bro. These people use everything they find and tear your character down. The same way they said Martin Luther King was around here sleeping on people with his wife. The same way they're going to say Young Thug a snitch and put the video out. It's the same tactic they've been doing forever. They take anything they can find, glorify, put it on the internet, spreads it so fast now. They ain't even got to wait to write no book about you niggas. They just get a blog site, send it to the blog, send it to TMZ, and then TMZ drop the video. Now you looking like a snitch. You fell right for the okie doke. You fell for the okie doke, bro. All y'all. When all y'all had to do is start doing song with each other, stay 100, and leave all that shit alone, and y'all would have been up here. Now y'all coming down rapidly. That's what they wanted to happen. It's the same way with this knowledge. They want us to go against each other. It's the same way. But I don't go against nobody. I just correct things that are wrong that people say. That don't mean I don't like you. It don't mean I want to do something to you. That don't mean I want the demise of you. I just want my people to be taught right. Is this so bad? That's the only reason I say certain things to certain people. Right? So, with all this said, bro, we cannot intermingle with governments and CIAs and FBIs and police stations because that is not built for us. So ain't no way we can go in there and try to smooth situations out with these people, bro. It's not built for you. I hear niggas, this is how smart niggas think they is now. Listen to this. This is how smart they think they is. Oh, I went in there and lied to the police so I could trick them and get less time. I told them that so I could trick them. You still a snitch. You still sat in there and told them people a story, bro. You still a snitch. You ain't tricked them people. You still went to jail. Them folks still got they free labor out your ass and the money. You still a snitch. Cause this the catch. This the catch. Who are y'all talking about? This the catch. Who y'all talking about? Every time somebody's name come out y'all mouth, who y'all talking about? Y'all own people every time. You ain't talking about no white people, no Asians, no Africans. You talking about them same people you were just with. So really, you just telling on the demise of your own people. Look at the Black Panther dude. Hampton. What's his name? Hampton? The government sent a black agent right in there to be his best friend. Y'all remember the movie? Fred Hampton. To be his best friend. What did he do to him? Set him up to get killed in front of his wife, and he walked off free, a snitch. This is how they play with you. This is how they play us. Send your own people to get your own demise. Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson, Ralph Abernathy. Talking about Ralph Abernathy gonna say, I moved out the way so they can get a clean shot. What the fuck you mean you moved out the way so they can get a clean shot? You knew that was finna shoot, nigga? It be your own people, bro. Be your own, Malcolm X security people. Y'all let a motherfucker run up to the goddamn podium with a 12 gauge. Ain't nobody shot a shot at the man, not one time. Y'all let y'all own people die for conspiracy of these hunter-gatherers, bro. And y'all think this shit cool running around here running y'all mouth. All our leaders in a box because their own people let them down. Who would have knew Martin Luther King would have came out to be and came with the truth later on after the light hit Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, the other Black Panther that got killed on the car, Tupac. Who would have knew? Shit could be changed today with them type of powerful entities. So what I'm saying is, it's always coming from the inside, bro. Huey P. Newton, you right. It's always coming from the inside. Therefore, we know they game. We know they game. But if our people don't take the money or sell out, we wouldn't have to worry about none of that because they too scared to do it themselves. They got to set it up to where they going to win. Ain't no lone shooter without no government assistance knowing what's going on with the people around them ever happened. Everybody knew what was finna happen, except for the person it happened to. That's why I do not even hang with people, right? Because once I get to a certain point, it's going to be a cross coming. I'd rather see the cross by myself than have somebody who faking right beside me letting the cross happen. And I hate to be like that, but that's the way I see history evolving. Now, this is what I want to say. The only way we can get out of this shit is we got to get our own land, y'all. We got to live at our own speed, our own pace. We can't live at the Joneses' pace. We got to live free and free of all pressures on our back. Free to raise our kids the right way. Free of I got to pay all these 1,000 bills on the first of the month. Free of I got to do all of this and that and free of I need a big Mercedes Benz bigger than the neighbors. Free of my house bigger. Free of my Louis Vuitton is newer. We got to live free of that. Because once we get that out of our spirit, nothing they come to us with will move us. Materialism won't move us. So when you try to grab, and I told y'all this story before, months ago, I get an email, random email with numbers, people. The email was like 789 12 15 32 at gmail.com. No, all numbers. I have never seen an email like this before in my life. Talking about a money amount, a monetary amount to teach we come from Africa. This is what it said. It's cool to say you from America, but just say the ancient culture came from Africa. We still cool with that. I'm not cool with that. I ain't even respond. See, we think this shit fake. We think this shit fake, people. There are entities out here trying to pay motherfuckers to tell a narrative to keep the bullshit down. Right? This stuff ain't fake. They sent one to me. And I'm going to tell y'all the exact amount of money. $50,000 to teach. Okay, don't change the narrative because it's going to look bad. But just tell them they came from Africa before colonization. Hell no, hunter-gatherer. Not telling my people no stupid ass shit like that. We could fundraise 50,000, nigga. That ain't no motherfucking nothing. Get your ass out of here. But think about this. Think about this. Think about this. Somebody took it. Think about that now. Somebody else took it. These guys in these lives throwing your picture up on the thing. Talking all that bullshit. And we Moors and we Africans. You see, that's them guys. They took the little money. They took the money. That's why they can't switch up. No matter how many receipts you give them, they can't switch up. They already took the mark of the beast. They can't go back. They know if they run off here and handle their money wrong with the wrong teaching, somebody gonna come see their ass. They know it. A lot of people took that bread. I'm telling you what I know. A lot of these people are starving artists. And they gonna take whatever come their way. Because they act like they for the people. But they really just want to be seen and make monetary value off of this off knowledge. I'm telling you what I know. A lot of these niggas took it. Over half. Because TikTok, they got so big that these people know if one video go viral with the right message, it could change the whole platform. See, that's the gift and the curse of the internet. That's the gift and the curse. If you teach the wrong shit, it'll hold the people down. But if you teach, if you start some bullshit with them people, well, one video can get 50 million views, people. If it just go viral, it could change the whole landscape of America, and they know it. They know it. That's why my videos get suppressed. I got 100,000 followers, and I drop a video with straight facts, and it get 1,200 views of the same people. But that's cool. It's cool. But the thing is, look how viral the Anunnaki videos go. Look how viral all that deity videos go. I really want to prove something to y'all, bro. I really want to drop a video and say, the Anunnaki real and all that shit. Watch that video get 1 million views. Watch it. I'm going to delete the motherfucker, but I'm just going to show y'all what they push. They push everything that takes the narrative away from my people. Go look at them people who teaching that shit and go look at their views. Go look at it. Motherfucker got 80 million views. All them Ishtar is coming down to get the galactic bowl, and the people are going to fly down from Nibiru and come around, and they're going to put the DNA in the man, and them motherfucker getting 8. Look at Billy Carson. 19 keys, and you teach that narrative, you blow up. Simple. You teach the bush, you teach slavery happened, and we got beat upside the head, that narrative is going viral. It's going viral. And these people know that. That's why some people push it just for the money. But the internet let it go viral because it's lies. And they know it's lies, and it's been misdirecting our people for so long that they let it go viral just to get the message out there to it. Look at them people who be saying we not the indigenous people of the land. Their videos go viral. Rashad Poet drop a video with the most beautiful knowledge on the planet, me and him, and the video don't get nothing but 1,000 views. He just dropped a video about a mirror that was fire. American. Rika is the Lord. Amer, A-M-E-R, is corn. The Lord of the corn, America. Come on now. Put these words together. Rashad Poet, where you at? If you want to chat, let me send this to Rashad Poet. Because I really want him to show that receipt. Roll the corn. That was fire. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Videos like that is not going viral, people. Because they know it's the truth. Rika, R-I-C-A, is the Lord of something. Amir. That was fire. That was fire. I ain't even got that one yet. That was fire. See, that's the type of teaching that got to hit this internet. But it don't go nowhere. It don't go nowhere because they don't want that video to go viral. People will start looking at it. People will start trying to figure it out. Is that real? Is that fake? What is that? when they go research and see it's the truth, it sparks the mind of the people. Roll the coin. Now, I've been on this topic for the last 4 or 5 days because it's very powerful. Our people built them mounds, dug out copper a long time ago, took them to other places, civilized other places. They even say we were the first civilization in Europe. Right? If Europa is a teaching of melanated Indians, and she's a Phoenician, right? Then we got Phoenician ships on the wall. What a copper is. We civilized the planet. We are the Atlanteans. They got a ship on the wall right there. I thought we ain't had no ships. I thought we ain't had no melanated people that take nothing across the world. I thought we was all Native Americans. These are not Native American people with no ancient ships, with no animal at the head of the ship. Animal at the head of the ship? Phoenician ships. See that? Phoenician ships. See that? Now, why over here, from BC times, we got pictures of Phoenician ships on the wall in Lake Michigan where the copper was taken from here to Europe and Africa and the Middle East. That's our shit. They try to act like these cultures are coming or from the land where they're living at, but them people came there. They came there. And these are mound builders. You know how I know? These are mound builders. You know how I know? Watch this. Let's go right to Lake Michigan. Let's go to Lake Michigan. Isle Royale, Michigan. What they say? Triangle Island mounds, mound build. This is where the artifact was found with the ships. Now let's take the word mound builder off the people. They're not mound builders. These are our ancestors. These are our ancestors. They call them mound builders to try to dumb it down like they never existed, like they some type of race that disappeared of Native Americans. No. These are our people. And when I trace these people going across the Atlantic Ocean in ships like this, roll the coin. I got everything you need in ships like this, because this is a Phoenician ship. Let's look at the head of it. Roll the coin. See that? Talking about they found this ship over there in on the Mediterranean. But they won't tell you ships like this was underwater by Turkey from BC times, full of Michigan copper. Michigan copper is popping up all on the Cornwall mounds, all in Europe. Michigan copper popping up in Israel. Michigan copper popping up in the middle in Tigris and Euphrates. Michigan copper popping up in Egypt. Why? Then I trace the people back, and they look like this. This is the old picture, and they look like this. Now see, this ain't no goddamn Native American. You Native Americans. No. That's that copper they speak of. That's that red people they speak of. That is the red man. This how Phoenicians look. This how Minians, Cretans look. All them boats, y'all rename them people boats came from here. Because the copper came from here. And we got the boat on the wall back where they pulled the copper from. The ancestors left what they needed to leave. We just got to go look for it. We're so caught up in earthly manners and all this other stuff going on around us, but we forgot to look at what they left for us. They left everything we need to know. It's still here. Roll the corn. These people created corn, tobacco, organized mining of the earth. They made canals and lakes, ships. They mapped out the star alignment for agriculture. They created all of the birds and the dogs, and they put that name with a star and took their stuff around the world. They built them buildings with the columns. Know how I know that? Because when I trace these people, now you find stuff like this. Roll the corn. Now you find stuff like this. This is where they lived. So all you motherfuckers thinking we ain't the people who built these buildings, I got a connection to all of it. The planet knowledge is finna change. I'm finna change it myself. Now, truth now, you tripping. They ain't got nothing to do with America. They had corn and copper when they came over there. It's written in books. Here go they mounds right here. Here go they mounds with the cross. You see the cross? You see the cross? The earth cross? This is your symbol. This is not a Native American symbol. And let me show you this fucking symbol everywhere I'm talking about. Let me show it to you, because people don't believe. They go the symbol right there in the net, on the Grand Canyon. I mean, in Lake Michigan. There go the symbol right there with the bird man. There go the symbol right there. Now we go way to Greece. I go way to Greece, and here you go with the symbol again. This started somewhere. Now, Mississippians. We ain't got nothing to do with that, huh? Look at his forehead. Look at the pottery with the cross. Here go the cross on the Mississippi River. Here go the cross in Cretan. Here go the cross where the damn copper coming from. You think that's by coincidence? These are motherfucking people. Y'all finna stop this history. The history book must burn. Cause y'all lying, bro. Roll the corn. And that symbol is older than Olmecs. It's older than Egyptians and Assyrians. Cause the Olmec got the second coming of that symbol, the X. It's the same bloodline, but it's the second coming. The descendants of these people. Egyptians got the X, the second coming. I know TikTok will let me go back on my phone and pull the receipt, so I can't show y'all. But this is the first symbol of the so-called Hebrew Atlantean. Yes, it is. Then the Olmecs got the X. Right? The Sumerian got the cross and the X. Therefore, they ain't first. They just put both of them together. You better go research what I'm telling y'all. Our culture is showing you what is going on. So when you see the X, that is an evolved culture from our bloodline. It's evolved. You see this? These are the first people to do it. They created it. They created it. And when I go to the Mississippi River, This is what pops up on all of the artifacts. And the mounds on the Mississippi River is 12,000 years old. That's older than Göbekli Tepe. That's older than Samaria, Egypt, Indus Valley. That's older than China. That's older than everything else on the planet. That X and that Birdman is all in every mound in America. This is our real culture. So when you think the Mississippi River ain't connected to Egypt and Samaria and Greece and Europe, you done lost your damn mind. They taught you everything backwards. It started over here. Right here. Roll the coin. You can't hide the crops, the symbolism. Once we understand what these people were telling us, you can't hide it. And they come from here. That's the thing. I don't think they come from Africa. They come from here. We are the first agriculturalists on the planet. Therefore, if we were the first people to grow organized farms, we are the first people to have organized star alignments that go with the teaching of the farm. It all go together. Because that is the reason we mapped the stars out in the first place. That's why this is called the Promised Land. God's land. Because the first agriculture was done here. The first time somebody called the Falcon, the Sirius star, were done over here. Because the Falcon is an American bird. Y'all can stop acting like it come from Egypt. And I ain't come to drop no receipts today. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. But once I put all this together in book form, it's going to be the greatest thing ever written. It's the real greatest story ever told. Now, I got to show y'all this too, just to show you what I be talking about, right? This is what I be talking about right here. Them same people, the Keftua, they try to say they're from Africa, but they not. Them people in the Bible. They in the Bible. They are in the Bible. This is the name of them right here. Go look it up. The Captorium. You see it? The territory of Captor. They've been speaking about us the whole time. The whole dominions. The whole time. Now look how beautiful these people look. Look at the Egyptian style necklaces and look at this. Look at the gold axes they made. Look at this. With Hebrew right on the damn thing. Look at that. Solid gold. Gold rings. Gold corn cob rings. Gold corn cob rings. Truth now just making shit up. I can show you better than I can tell you. Gold corn cob rings. See that? Why we got gold corn cob rings on? In Crete, way in Europe. Corn across the Atlantic. You see it now? Like Tupac say, you see it? You see it? Hold on. Hold on, watch this. Now that ship I showed y'all is on the Mississippi River right now. They say it come from overseas, but it's on the Mississippi River. Why is it on the Mississippi River if it come from overseas? Take it back. Why is it over here? Y'all found it over here. That's where y'all found it at. Quit playing. Let me show y'all something else. Roll the coin. Where's their receipt? Now, I'm just gonna tell y'all because it's too many receipts. Listen, research everything I say. Now, Why are all the bones taken out the mounds and hidden? Because they know it's these red people. They're our ancestors, these copper-colored people. They know it. That's why they snatch them all out, right? And hide them. They took that ship, put it back together, and sailed that ship right to Africa. And sailed it right back to Africa to Florida. An ancient ship, they put it back together and sailed it across the Atlantic. It went right there and came right back. No problem. In 2019. And put it in a museum in Iowa on the Mississippi River. Now, if the ship was from the Middle East, y'all would have left it over there. Y'all bring it right back to the Mississippi where y'all found it. Because I think y'all pulled it out of mound. Because our ancient culture buried ships in mounds. Y'all didn't know that, did it? That's where the boat stone come from, the small ones. Now we got big ships in mounds. Egypt done it. They try to say Vikings done it too, but the Vikings, them mounds, bro. When I tell y'all, when y'all go research real history, they gonna try to claim our mounds. They don't care how old they is. They try to call them Celtics, Welsh, the Cornwall mounds. They're gonna switch the name. The Phoenicians, the Sumerians, they're gonna switch the name, but it's still our people. Because all of them got their copper and all of them got corn growing in different regions of the world. We civilized the world. That's why they be on our back so hard. Our bloodline civilized the world. Telling you what I know. These people know how superior you are. They know how superior you are. They don't want you to find out. They do not want you to find out that your ancestor built the whole world. And the Knights Templar is claiming mounds our ancestors built in Europe. Talking about King Arthur buried there. Ain't no fucking King Arthur out there. Roll the coin. But this stuff is deep, man, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Anybody got any questions, hop in the box. Anybody got any questions, hop in the box. Any questions, hop in the box. Any questions, hop in the box. But this Emmett Till stuff pissed me off, man. Y'all put that gun in the museum 70 years to the day. 70 years to the day that child was murdered. Y'all put the gun in the museum 70 years to the day. Y'all low down, bro. KB Mary, what up? Any question or comment?
Yo, what's good, bro?
What's up, bro?
Everything good. So you had brought up a receipt the other day. Who was it? You was talking about Europa
Yeah.
and the bull. I don't know if you remember that. Do you have that? You got that with you right now? Where he carried it off the creek? Zeus?
Yeah, I might have it. Talking about the stars or talking about the stars or
Yeah, when I think he was saying Zeus turned into a bull
yeah.
and he carried Europa off to
The story, the Zeus story is Zeus and Cygnus. Cygnus is the swan, right?
mm-hmm.
So Zeus is really Cygnus going across the star. Going across the star ladder.
Let me see if I could. I'm gonna show you what you was because I want to show you something.
It starts in the winter. That's the thing. See, most of these stories start in the spring. Zeus' story starts in the winter because he passes by Leda and has a baby with Leda. Leda is a galaxy. Has a baby with Leda, then the stars of Gemini pop out. So they say Zeus and Leda has a child. The stars of Gemini. So that's the winter. Gemini stars out are in the winter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when it goes from the winter to the spring, that's when he turns into a white bull, which is Taurus right here. And then Europa is the Pleiades riding the back of the white bull. That's why it's in the sky like this. You see it? So
Yeah.
that's the story where they say Europa's riding the bull's back.
So I'm about to give me like 2 seconds. I want to show you something with the Europa. 1 second.
Okay. And it's a teaching from our people for the spring, coming of the spring, right? For agriculture, just like everything else. And that story turned into mythology, Greek mythology. But the Minions bring this story. These the people brought this story to that area. And the Greeks took the story. We was telling you that story was created for a story about the stars from our people. And then the hunter-gatherers did it and turn it into mythology.
I just came back. Hold on. I just came back. Hold on.
But that's what it is, y'all.
So where I'm at?
And Europa is the daughter of the Red Land. You see that? The American tribes often possess a reddish skin. See that? Cretans from certain Atlantic or American country.
So remember, I don't know if you remember, but I'll be going to the museums and all that.
Yeah.
I'll be getting pictures of the artifacts. I was trying to bring it up on my phone, but I got it on my computer. So, peep game, right? I don't know if you could see.
That's Europa riding the bull. Hold on, let me see that. Hold on, go back to the what did they say on the tag down there? Yep, Europa. Yep, exactly right. That is a symbolization of Pleiades over the top of the Taurus stars for the spring. Now, see, if somebody who don't know stars look at this, they take this literal. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This is the real knowledge that we have to learn. What these things mean is metaphors for our ancient culture turned into beliefs of newer cultures, right?
yeah. So
That's fire, bro.
yeah, I just want to show you that. Like I said, I got mad stuff that go along with what you be saying.
I bet you be like, man, Truth now be on some other shit, man.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. It's crazy for real. Yeah, like I said, I'll come up every once in a while and just connect it with you. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff you be saying. I got pictures of.
Yeah, like the artifacts are made to represent stars, and we gotta remember that.
Facts. So yeah, I just wanted to come up and show you this real
Fire, bro.
quick.
Appreciate you. That's fire.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fire. Y'all follow KB Ty Mary. Follow KB Ty Mary. He always come through for me. Follow KB. See, now once you understand the teaching comes from the spring, coming into the spring, the rejuvenation of the earth turning green. That's why that artifact he just showed you was green. They make the artifact green, then you put the star mythology on it, and then it was created for people who understood the stars at first. So if you don't understand the stars, you literally think it's a Europa for real. Because you don't know no better. It's not your culture. That's why I be trying to tell people who always try to explain something but ain't really got no explanation for it. Either it's a lost art of it, or they just don't, or they're not connected to it. Now, some of our people are connected to it, they just ain't learned it. But some people just will never be connected to it because they don't understand what we were teaching. It's high knowledge. Imagine you see that statue 1,000 years ago, and you don't know nothing about no stars. You think it's a melanated woman riding a bull. That's the Queen of England. I mean, the first Queen of Europe. Our teachers name Europe, y'all. That's how heavy. And these hunter-gatherers started to figure it out over time, but it took them a long time, y'all. And 90% of them still don't know what it means. Still to this day. Lots in peeps. You got a question or a comment?
Yes. First I want to say thank you for letting me join.
No doubt.
Um, I don't really have like a lot of knowledge of what you were saying about like how stuff like basically lined up, but I actually had came across this PDF, and it's actually it's like the person who I just want to be able to send you the file because the hieroglyphs that was inscribed on that golden axe, they match literally the hieroglyphs that are in this that are in the PDF file, and that symbol that you showed is
Yo, I'm gonna wait a minute. Hop in the guest box, y'all. Got a question or a comment.
But what was that video too? Also, that you said earlier to um to look up. I forgot what it was called. That was right before you started telling people to roll the corn.
A video.
It was like it was on TikTok, and it was one of the videos that don't a lot of people know about, and everybody in the comments that started.
Rashad Poet's video about American.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. I wanted to make sure I checked it out, but I want to try to send you this.
Hey, I'm gonna give you my email.
Thank you. Yeah, just thank you, because I'm gonna send it to you. It's a whole file. I already got it downloaded, and I'm so glad I can pass it on to you because I feel like it connects, bro. As soon as I seen that, I literally just tried to pull it up somehow to show you, and I just seen it in real time before you even accepted my join. That the golden axe, I literally they're the same shit, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah. This it right here, banthony491@gmail.com. You see it right there?
Hold on, no, but
it's in the comments. Screenshot that. Y'all send me everything y'all got, man. You see it?
No, I don't, sadly. Everybody commented and took it away. Yeah, I think I heard you clearly though. You said B9?
Now it's B Anthony.
Okay.
491. The number is 491@gmail.com.
Okay, I'm finna send it to you right now.
Okay. Yeah, send me that, bro. Thank you so much, bro. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna shoot you a DM. I'm finna follow you back right now so I can get you a DM.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all follow lots. Follow lots.
No, I don't need that.
No, man. Follow lots. Follow lots, man. Roll the coin, man. Lots, follow that, man. We need, if you got some information, we put it out. We need follow. See, lots. What you gotta understand is, knowledge is our real knowledge is so spread out, bro. Everybody has to contribute to it. I still learn things from creators fresh on the app. Everybody got a different outlook. Everybody got a different teaching of certain things. I still learn things from people. I learn more things from people with no following than I learn from people with a following. Because everybody look at things different. Everybody learned it different. Everybody was taught. Some people was taught this stuff differently, right? That's why I'm so unorthodox. I was taught different, right? So I explained that I put it together different than a lot of people. Let me see. Taliba, you got a question or a comment? Did I say that right? I don't want to butcher your name. Yo. Let me see. Sweet Thing 07. Question or a comment? Quan. Question or a comment? I be pulling y'all up. Y'all be busy. Mars, question or comment? I got Cachet coming up next.
Yo, what's good, Truth? How you doing today?
Doing all right. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, I love watching your videos. You always schooling me on this stuff, man. And
Thank
then you made me dig about my own city that I grew up in, Stockton, California.
you.
Man, these people evil, man. They destroyed all the Emery mounds from Stockton all the way to Oakland, man. They
You're
said it
right.
was 60 feet tall, man. Maybe you could do something on that, man, because
I got you.
if this ain't no old Egypt or the original Egypt, how the heck we got shell mounds all the way in Northern California, not just in Mississippi? These things was up to 60 feet tall.
Exactly.
60 feet.
Exactly. Let me
And,
ask you.
and it
Let me
makes
ask
you
you a
wonder
question.
about, and then they destroyed it all by the 1920s.
Exactly. I read about that. Let me ask you a question. Is Silver Mountain out that way somewhere?
Probably is, but I'm gonna tell you like this: I ain't discovered too much things because I ain't been nowhere.
Yeah.
All I've been to like like 4 different cities in Northern Cali, like Oakland, Fresno, San Jose,
I'm gonna tell
like
you what you do.
Stockton,
What you
all these
do
little
for me.
cities.
Find out how far Silver Mountain is
I
from
got you.
because Silver Mountain is somewhere in Cali, somewhere. Silver Mountain is a spot where they realized dug a lot of silver out of in ancient times, and they got something to do with the Silver Pharaoh. So I'm gonna check the mounds out for you too in that area because it's all that's in that area. So
Yeah, because I even downloaded a PDF file on that, and that's
yeah,
how I found out that they was just demolishing it. And by the 1920s, they took it all away, and they got like one ancient pyramid, but it's a real pyramid. It's like a stone pyramid that's sitting on the Oakland Hills, but
yeah.
nobody really talks about it like that. They just walk
Now,
past it, they go up by it, and think it's just an artifact. They just think it's nothing.
now, where's that cemetery with the pyramid like tombstones? That's in Oakland, I think. It's high up in
Yeah,
the
it's
air
somewhere in
somewhere.
Oakland.
What it's called?
It's somewhere in Oakland, California,
Yeah,
but I forget the
I'm
name it
researching
is. I
real
haven't
quick.
researched it deeply enough.
Yeah. I got to get back to Cali, man. I've been down south hard, man. I got Cali. Cali got a lot of hidden stuff that don't nobody look at. Don't nobody look at.
Yeah, and that's why they came over there to wipe all that out because we had gold from the Calis all the way up to the south, man, to everywhere. The
Everywhere.
whole Americas had gold because I researched Mexico. Why did they come over there? Spaniards came over there because they had gold,
And you own to
all these
something too.
minerals, the copper and everything. Like what the heck?
You own to something too because the shell mounds is ancient culture. It's ancient
It
culture
sure
that
is.
lives on the water. You know what I'm saying? So if
Mm,
they turn the shell mounds down. It's just like a regular mound, but they put shells because it's on the water. So you're right. They be aligned with stars
yeah,
too. It's crazy. They be aligned with stars.
yeah, and even where I live at right now in Vegas, this apartment I live in, it's a lot of these little grass hills, but some of them higher. Then I got a gym that's pretty high up, and it looked like this could have been a mound, and it got trees all over here and everything. Let's see, see if y'all can see this. See this what this shit look like where I live at. This is how the grass form up. Hold on, if y'all can see me, there you go.
Oh
This
yeah,
is how I go up. You
it's
see
crazy.
that? I just use my imagination that the Lord gave me, and then
Yeah,
all these been here. These been here longer than this building been here. So this don't make sense to me. Y'all came here and destroyed whatever was here, because this
and them,
this don't just grow up like that.
and
Going straight up.
the palm tree is significant because they use them in Samaria and stuff like that. Palm tree.
Yeah, and I'd be like trying to look around here, like imagine if all this wasn't here and this was all back grass again. None of this gravel on the street, back grass, and all the land of the crops, because there's too many trees over here to connect the dots. And all these trees are indigenous to this land when I research them.
Yeah,
Because these are the plants
exactly.
that grow without no rain.
And them same trees is found on the Nile River and on the Euphrates River. Now, who took them over there?
Oh,
You
man.
right, bro. I'm
True.
gonna check out the Emory Mounds. I'm gonna let you know, bro. I'm gonna check them out. I
For
got you.
sure.
No doubt. Y'all follow Mars. Appreciate you, Mars. Y'all follow Mars.
Appreciate you,
Follow
too, man.
Mars. I'll follow Mars. Now, we got to start researching them date palm trees and palm trees because those popped up and give me a tour to check. Those popped up in Tigris and the Euphrates. Those popped up on the Nile, and they popped up. The Sumerians are sitting there praising a date palm tree, right? So we got to start looking into the plant life that left here and went there, because ain't no way in the hell date palm trees is popping up in the desert alongside a river unless you irrigate it and put them there. Ain't no way. They grow regularly over here. Let me see what I got. Short Haul 45. What's up? You got a question or a comment?
Hey there, Truth.
Yo, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Hey, I've been watching you for a while, man. You and The Earth Speaks, right?
Right.
Right. I was watching The Earth Speaks, and he was on to some stuff that I was always just wondering about, right? And then when I've come across your page, I'm like, man, this dude is speaking. He's speaking, right? So what you be speaking on, I used to ask my brother about, because he was always into the Bible. So growing up, my grandma and my mom and dad, my dad is from Alabama, my mom from Mississippi, right?
Yes, sir.
So my grandmother from my mom's side used to tell us we Indian. So my brother, as we got old, I used to tell my brother, remember my grandma used to tell us we Indian? Yeah, man, but we ain't Indian, we Hebrews. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I left him alone, and I just went about my business, right? So I go about my business.
Yeah.
So as I come across your page, the information you start showing, I'm like, this dude really on what I be on. So I take the information to my brother and I show him. And I'm like, hey, bro, remember you said it's in the Bible that God gave this land to the Indians? He like, yeah, I remember telling you that. I'm like, well, let me show you this. Let me show you this. He like, man, we ain't this, we ain't that. The Indians not us. And everything you've been showing is just debunking what he be saying.
Yeah.
But what he be saying about us being Hebrews,
Yeah.
you know, you done came across information that say we were Hebrew Indians. You got the writing. You done shown the artifacts, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, I'm not finna deny what my parents, which is my grandparents, was telling me growing up. Indians.
What's funny about that? Both of them right.
Exactly. So when I done my research on it, and my grandma say we Cherokee, my dad tell us we Choctaw. In the 1800s, 1700s rather, I take that back a little earlier than that. The Cherokee, the Choctaw, they left from Mississippi, Louisiana way, and traveled to Texas. And they left from Texas and traveled up to Illinois, Chicago way, and then they traveled back from Illinois back into Texas. Now, what gets me is that my parents, Alabama, Mississippi, we moved from there to Chicago, Illinois, left from Chicago, Illinois, back to Texas. The same migration, the same movement, years and years later.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, man, your information, bro, it really done just sparked a lot to help me think more about what my grandparents used to tell us growing up.
Now,
and what I have learned today growing up.
Let me connect the dots for you with your brother and your parents, grandparents. The ancient culture of the mound builder is the original. What they done in the glyphs they was writing became Hebrew, and the things they were doing became Hebrew actions. Right?
Yes.
It wasn't no religion when we were doing it. This was a way of life. Right? We understood nature so much that we understood that it's only so long you can farm this field without letting it rest a year. It's only so long that we gotta watch the locusts coming from the east that's gonna eat our crop up. That's Hebrew. See, these Hebrew teachers. It's only so long that we got to be good to each other and virtuous to each other, and everybody eats off this land, and without charging and taxing people. That's Hebrew. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the things that we done became religion. The things that we done became word of the land. The stewards of the lands. In the Bible, they talk about the stewards. What did the stewards of the land do? That became Hebrew, right? So we
Yeah.
literally, I ain't saying we are the Hebrew of the Hebrews, but what we done just became Hebrew teachings
Exactly.
to people who never had saw that the type of thing done before, right? Now that's the ancient culture with the mound builders, but that's why when I teach, these people moved on over there on them ships and took their teaching to a foreign land, and they admired it because it was so virtuous, right?
Right on.
Now, a lot of these people didn't travel. Only different sets of them traveled, right, to the Middle East and Africa and Europe. The rest of them that stayed on the land became the mound builders, the Mississippians, the North American mound builders. Then, newer times, AD times, after the so-called death, you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah, yeah.
the descendants of those mound builders became feather-wearing, arrow-shooting, spear-throwing, fishermen, farming, virtuous, star-knowing people that spoke a certain language coming from their ancient culture. In their ancient culture was Paleo. Now they speaking some new form of Hebrew. You see what I'm saying? Now when the colonizer come, they mix all us up with all these different names that they created from Spanish and Latin and French and Britain. But these are still nature's chosen people coming back from the old times of the Mississippi River, which are still American Indians because we the first people to wear the feather in Timeri for Ma'at.
Yeah.
We wore the feather because of the falcon. Haru, Sirius, Ma'at. They wore the feather because they saw us wearing the feather. You see what I'm saying? The Native Americans.
Man.
So
Straight up.
both of them right. We were the original Indians, and we were the people who the way we lived became a Hebrew teaching, and the thing you put on the wall became a language, and it started speaking it on this continent, and both of them were right, bro. So you didn't get laid wrong at all. Both of them right.
So also one more thing before I get off the box for you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, how they try to talk about they took how you be letting it be known that they took everything from us, right?
Yeah.
They just came through just wiping us out. So when I moved, I live in Houston. So I moved out the city to the country, which is like 4 hours away. I moved to a town called Lake Whitney, Texas.
Okay.
The lake big as hell.
Yep.
So I started wondering, like, how they get this lake. And when I tell you, you can jump off cliffs into this lake, man, 16, 20 feet up, right? So I go do research on it. They drowned the people in the community that stayed there in the 1800s. It was Towash Indians stayed there, and it was Ion Indians that came from Louisiana that migrated into this town, into Texas. And they flooded the whole community and made it a lake.
They flooded it. Exactly. I done some research on Lake Whitney. You're exactly right. They flooded the whole town.
So I'm going to high school at the time, living out there, and I'm like, man, this place is beautiful, right? But I'm like, how they get this lake by these mountains? And man, they done messed over the people, took the people's shit.
It's mounds down there under the lake too.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of them, and they move all the black people by the mounds in the town. Like when you can leave like in the country, then you go in town. And in town, you got the high schools and all that and stuff. But a certain place in town is where all the black people is stationed.
Yeah.
And it's just bad because they got a big ass mound behind them that they like the Army Corps came in and designed some type of dam behind it. Just mess the people off. So they can actually flood the whole town if they want to, where the black people at.
Oh yeah. That's a fact.
And it'll also flood Waco, the city of Waco, if they open the dam, where all the black people at.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Appreciate you, bro.
But I appreciate you for that knowledge, bro.
No doubt, man.
I appreciate you for your knowledge.
Lake Whitney again too. I'll go through Lake Whitney again too, because you're exactly right. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, got some stuff over there. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you,
Yeah,
man. What
y'all
you say?
find.
I love you and I'm in love
I
with
love
you.
you. I'm in love with you, big dog.
Straight up.
Roll the coin, man.
Already rolled the core, man.
Already.
Y'all stay good.
Follow short haul. Follow short haul. Follow short haul. You see how that now we are seeing all the things that they done on the land. Even if we're not even looking for it, we can see it now because it don't resonate right with your spirit. Somebody ancestors is deep down under some water they put there, deep down under ancient ruins they put there to cover these things up. And now how, if he ain't never researched Lake Whitney, how he know it's there? It's a spiritual thing. You're like, bro, something ain't right here. And that's your ancestors putting it on your mind and in your heart that something bad happened here, bro. I'm gonna tell you a place that I went and I felt so bad I had to leave before I get the next person up. I went to the to Natchez, the Devil's Punch Bowl. I think it's called the Devil's Punch Bowl. I ain't never done a story on it, but that place, that's the only place I ever went to. I have to do the story correctly, right? Because I felt so bad when I went to that place. It's some bad things happen down there, bro. When I say something bad happened down there, bro, I didn't even really stay long. I stopped in the town, and I'm just in the town. I'm not even exactly up on it. I wanted to go see it, but the way I felt when I got to the town, I ain't even want to go see it, bro. I'm talking about some horrible things had to happen there because my spirit just get out of here right now. You ain't even equipped to even go look at that or get that feeling from that piece of Kodesh, holy land, that they murdered all these people at, bro. So the Natchez Trace, I feel the same way. But the Devil's Punch Bowl, I got to go back. I went to research it because it's not far from where I grew up at. I couldn't even go. I felt that bad about that area. And when I researched it and read what happened, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is evil. This is evil. Like I told y'all, man, Mississippi got some places where there are still bones hanging from trees, people. From the 1500s. I'm telling you. Still there. On people's land that they don't even touch it. It's still like a ritual thing to them. It's on private land. Only reason I saw it, I didn't even supposed to see it. But only reason I saw it, I happened to be out there with the people who own the land close by. And I'm looking at binoculars and I'm looking at it. Still on these white people land. Ancient stuff. Mounds, bones hanging off trees. I'm talking about, out of there. Deep down in the woods, man. So it's stuff crazy, man. Like I can't even explain it. I can't explain it. It's deep. But it's stuff still out there. These people still, like the way they put Emmett Till gun in the museum, they still hold out bones on them trees and just keep it out there, bro. Baby Trey, what up? Give me a question, give me a comment. It's still out there. Yo. Stuff wild now. I'm telling y'all what I know, bro. These people glorify the death of our people. They glorify it. They live on top of mounds. If they find some type of ancient bones in the museum ain't around, they keep them. They put stuff on top of them. They praise over it. They go out there and rub on it for good luck. And these people really do this stuff. Like, y'all think this stuff is fake. Paganism is real, right? The banking system people prayed over Temuka Indians' bones in Jekyll Island. Cut a hole in the floor, built a house on top of the bones, put an altar right there, and prayed that their banking system worked in America over our people bones. That's a fact. They still do this stuff. Um, the Ivy League colleges. I don't know if it's Yale or Harvard, but it's built on indigenous land of melanated Indians, and they got their bones. This is where the skull and bones come from, people. So you got to understand where they get this skull and bones, Freemasonry, secret society shit from. Them our bones. That's why I don't understand why niggas be trying to be Masons, bro. Them people is rubbing on melanated people, ancient bones. Talking about, I'm down with the skull and bone. Them our bones, bro. You think they just come up with the name skull and bones? You people really digging your shit up, rubbing on it, doing rituals every year, doing the soldiers is around it. You join the group of the skull and bone by going in there rubbing on the bones. The Ivy League colleges still got the bones in the damn skull and bones house. George W. Bush and them up there rubbing on the bones. Y'all think this shit a joke? It ain't no joke, bro. Them people really do this shit. Go research the skull and bones at Yale. I think it's Yale or Harvard. They got a whole house, a brick building they built to house them bones, and them secret society little young ass rich white boys going there and rubbing and enjoying the skull and bones. It's Yale. You right, it's Yale. And Yale sits on mounds. Look it up. Roll it on. America got deep history that they don't teach us about. Sade, the Lock Fairy. What's up? You got a question or comment?
Oh shit.
Yo. You tell, what's up? Yo.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, teacher.
Hey.
Thank you. Oh, I got a question and a comment. Can you hear me?
I hear you good. I hear you.
Okay. My comment is I just so thank you that you're a man that is so brave. We need men that are brave these days. Yes.
Thank you.
And I think I'm glad you're a teacher in my life that's helping me think and process these things today. And my question is, I came out of a Christian Jesus, years, truth, years. And I know I'm not the only one.
No.
And it's something that's not even talked about.
No. All of us got a background. All of us got some near ancestors. Yeah, there's Christians. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. And you're so brave. You gotta teach on it because by me even coming up and talking to you, teacher, it's making me brave. Okay, because I don't usually do this. So I appreciate you letting me come up.
No doubt.
And I'm gonna keep on listening to you because I came out of that Jesus thing, and when I found out truth, it's like, and even on Sundays when I be going on my way and I see all these cars at the churches, and I'm saying how deceived they are. I'm so glad I came out of it. And whatever you say about it, I know it's going to help a lot of people. And I'm going to get off and keep on
Thank you so much. I appreciate that you telling me that. Thank you so much.
Keep on loving you and thanking you, and I'm gonna keep on with you, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all follow you, Tell. Y'all follow you, Tell. See, this is a powerful conversation that a lot of our people don't want to talk about. It's a powerful, Christianity is a powerful conversation with our people, right? Because what we have to understand is that story resonates with our people. If that story didn't resonate with our people somewhere, we would have never adopted to it, right? It's so evil the way they done it. It bothers me, right? Now, we all got grandmamas and aunties and great-great-grandmamas and all that type of stuff that went to church and they big Christians. We're not mad at that. We're not mad at that. We're not mad at that, right? Because at the time, that teaching was forced on the people that was prisoners of war on their own land. But at the same right, now I'm gonna tell you how crazy this story is. That teaching got wrote down across the water from a small amount of our people that went over there and taught it. And that teaching doubled back on us as a whole nother story. After thousands of years, that same Sirius aligning with Orion, aligning with Isis and the Pleiades, aligning with the sun, that story came back as a savior in a whole nother fashion. It's amazing how that story came from that to that. It's amazing. And somebody with a thought process of how to enslave a people sat down and said to themselves, how can I use this information to control the people who created it? How can I trick them? How can I switcheroo the story? How can I put something in there to make it seem like they always were slaves or we always were their master? So you switcheroo the story, you change the names, you change the layout of the land, and you bring it back. But the core teaching of that story comes from our ancient ancestors anyway. That's why it resonated with us some kind of way, right? And I'm not mad at that. That was a trick. That was the biggest deception ever done on the planet. To take your ancient history and give it to you a whole nother way with a whole nother man's face on it. You take a melanated teaching, which turned into animals, which turned into melanated people's faces getting put on these star alignments, as in the Black Madonna. Then it turns into the white Virgin Mary. Then it turns into the whole book, whole new teaching, whole new people. That's amazing how it happened. But like you just got off the panel, don't beat yourself up about that, because that story became spiritual to our people. That story still is the summer solstice. It's still the Ankh cross. It's the same story, just broke down with stars, put into the name of people. Broke down into a story in a book. So it still resonates. So years ago, I understood why it was so powerful, and I slacked up on people, right? I slacked up on myself. I slacked up on everybody, because at the end of the day, let me give you an example. Let's say somebody takes your car. Somebody steal. It was your first car you ever had. And let's say it was an old beat up car and you wrote your initials on the car, and you had great times in this car, right? One morning you wake up and your car stolen. It's gone. Your car got stole. It's gone. You like, man, that's the first car I ever bought. I had so many good times in that car. I wrote my initials on the dashboard. 25 years later, the police like, oh, we found your old car. And they bring your car back. Your car all painted up, interior redone, everything, new tire, new rim, but it's your car because your initials still on that dashboard. So now you like, the car looked different. The car white, the car fixed up. But this still my old car. It's still a connection to that car when you had all these good times in it, what you first done your first things in, right? So you just don't get rid of that car, somebody bring it back like that. It still has memories and ties to you, bro. Come on now. It's still tied to you. Some type of way, because it's a soul tied to the car. You know how you have old stuff you don't want to get rid of? You like, man, I ain't getting rid of that, man. My grandma, my grandma done gave me that car. I ain't getting rid of that. My granddad had that truck, man. I ain't getting rid of that truck. It's a tie to that truck through the people that used it. So when they bring this story back redone, it's still a tie to it. It's trickery in it. It's English words they put in there to trick us with all this in there. But the stories and the main character story is still a star story we created a long time ago. So we still intertwine with it. Right? Now I'm gonna tell you what it done for me. I'm gonna tell you what that done for me. When I became a teacher of certain knowledge, right? I'm gonna tell you what it done for me. Some people don't think everything in there is fake. Some people think from all them stories all the way through all of them chapters is fake. Some people really think that. The whole book is trash, throw it in the fire. They let me know you're not connected to nothing. You know why? Because if you study, it always go back to that book some type of way in America. And this ain't from me trying to force the book on nobody. Every time I study it, go right back to the book. Just like I showed y'all, them people coming from America go right back to the book. Interesting. Adam was born of red clay in the ancient books. They go right back to Adam in the book. Damn. That's interesting. We created the word Adam for red clay people. They use it as a creation story. You see what I'm saying? It's a small twist to the truth, but this is the closest to the truth you damn near gonna get. I hate to say it like that. So people who just don't listen to it or study it with the real history of the planet and our people, they just try to throw everything out, but you can't throw everything out. Because there's a connection to history in that book. You just got to know you got to be able to decipher it. You got to be able to know the metaphors in it. They are teaching you agriculture practices in that book. They're turned into real life situations. The shit is really amazing the way it's written. Hunter-gatherers didn't write all that stuff in that book. 95% of this stuff got written by your people. They're not that fucking smart. They're not going to take an agriculture lesson and turn it into a life lesson. They're not that smart, bro. You're giving them too much. We're giving them people too much power. It is blatantly plagiarism that they put the pieces they want to put in it. It's plagiarism. It's plagiarism. You can look at it and tell. Anybody with a brain can see that y'all stole everything y'all wrote in this book. Now, I'm not mad at my people for coming back around. This was something that was already in their spirit from the agriculture teachers of their ancient ancestors, and they redone it and trick you with it. I ain't mad at nobody for that. Because we watch our family members go through this the whole time. We can't get mad at them for that. We can't force force them to just stop doing what they doing. We can't force nobody to do nothing. All we can do is ease it on them slowly but surely. This is what this really means. This is what this really means. In peace and keep, you know, come polite, come right, and one day it might hit them, right? Because our people are just spiritual anyway. Once we lock in spiritually, you just can't wham nobody off nothing like that in no day or two. That's crazy. You only can do hunter-gatherers like that. When our people lock in, we lock in. So don't look at it as a bad thing. A lot of our people don't look at it as a bad thing. You gotta come little by little, truth by truth, slowly but surely in peace. And it will come. It will come. I've seen it happen. So that's what we gotta do with that. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's not. It's not. It's just a trick used by certain people to get what they wanted out of the people. But we overcoming it every day, right? We overcoming it. I see my people coming out of it every day, and I'm proud of them. And we really understand what this stuff really mean now. So it takes, once you understand what something really means, it takes the power of it away and gives the power back to the originator of the information. So if I taught you something that go along with it, and you learn, and you know the truth, it took the spell off you when you learned the truth. I'm telling you, it's gone. Ain't no more power in it because you know where it comes from. They can't trick you. If you can't be tricked, you can't be had. They can't get out on you like that. You know what's going on. Who was up next? Unstoppable. You got a question or a comment? Yo. Take a couple of more questions. Let me see. CC, what's up? You got a question or a comment?
Line in the correct order so she can quickly scan them in.
Nature, you got a question or a comment? You gotta be patient with your people, man. Chief Hawk, what up? You gotta be patient with your people. Look at it like this. This is how I looked at it. When I started learning the truth years ago, this is how I looked at it. Look at all of the things these people had to do. Look at all the pressure, all the murder, all the misdirection, all the books, all the bad things they done to us. Look at all the things they done to us to break it from us, right? It took hundreds of years to put this stuff on us. Look at all these people discriminate against us. They lock us up for nothing. The police unalive our people. They even put guns up back in the museum. They killed a child 70 years ago. Look at what they have done. And I ain't just talking about YT people. I'm talking about the European culture as a whole, melanated and YT, right? Look at what they have done over here. I can't blame nobody for coming out of it. It took taking people time to come out of it. We buried under 400 years worth of rocks. You got to climb your way out of it. And everybody ain't going to climb their way out fast because they was buried by this. Right? So you got to be patient with your people, man. Ain't no use of, some people learn faster than others. But at the same time, you have to understand, look at what these people done to nature's and God's chosen people. Look what they done. Look what they done. They got us out here killing each other. They lowered us down so low, we out here hurting each other. The greatest people that ever walked the planet now walk around hurting each other, making songs about hurting each other all day. Think about that. How you go from the greatest people on the planet, aligning mounds of stars, now we in the hood shooting at each other. Think about that. Think about what they had to take away from us to lower us that far in a that far down. Think about it. First, you gotta take their religion. First, you gotta, not religion, but first you gotta take their way of living and break it from the people. You gotta break their language. You gotta break the way they live and break their language. You gotta take their land and move them off their ancestral land. You have to imprison them. Beat, hang, burn, drown them. Burn their crop fields, kill their animals, put diseases in their water, bring liquor and liquor drinks and all of this and drugs and then you got to put the government on top of them who are already corrupted and going against them. You got to make them prisoners of war, beat them, hang them. Take mothers away from their take fathers away. You take all the fathers away from their children through child support. Look at how many things these people done to break our people. If I wrote a list, I'd be still writing. I'd write a whole book. Just look at what they done to nature's chosen people. Now, when you look at what they done, we're trying to work back through what they done, and there's so many obstacles to get back to the real. It's gonna take a long time to break it unless you go straight to the top and act a damn fool and die about it. For entertainment purposes only, TikTok. Because us cutting back through the chase going one by one, it's gonna take us 400 years to get back. Only thing we can do is just, like I say, get our own land and help each other, or just go straight to the top and act a fool. Ain't no in between. There's no in between. We don't have 400 years to waste, right? Either we're gonna have to become self-sufficient like the ancestors on the land and help each other, or we're gonna have to mount up and just go in there and act a damn fool. Kick the door in at the White House, Smithsonian, just go in there knocking. Ain't no middle play nowhere. Where the middle play is? We can't. It's either do both of them or do one of them. Ain't no other place. War, or we just go into peace on our own and just block the world out. Ain't no other way around it, bro. I gotta tell it the way it is. Ain't no paperwork gonna save you. All that old Moorish, I got my own car tag and all that shit ain't gonna save you. Hunter-gatherers gonna lock your ass up ASAP. Oh, you ain't got no tag, or you a Moorish tag? Get your ass out the car, boy. A Moorish tag? Well, put your hand behind your back. You ain't paid the county tax and the state tax, boy. Get your ass out of that car. Breathe. This is how they gonna talk to your ass. Get your nigger ass out there. You ain't got no tax. Bobby, give me the cuffs. This motherfucker just said he got a Moorish tag in the middle of Alabama. Tow that goddamn car. I hope you don't ever get the car out of the $200 a day on the pound. He ain't got that type of money. He trying to be a Moor. Moors ain't got no connection to no land. Who told y'all that? Them police gonna lock your ass up so fast. You can be in there reading Moorish books, trying to get some knowledge, but your ass gonna be locked up. Ain't no compromising with terrorists, fool. You don't compromise with no terrorists. Them the terrorists, them people criminals, bro. Them people ain't got no compromise for no paperwork. You dummy. You think they give a damn about your Morocco flag? And the Confederate flag flying? That Morocco flag ain't gonna do nothing with that Confederate flag. Them motherfucking Confederate flag ass police gonna beat your Moorish ass ASAP. If you come through their county, talk about all this old, the judge gonna be like, you through talking? You got a fine? Yeah, got 60 days. Take them to the back. You ain't trying to hear that shit. You can't negotiate with no terrorists, no criminals. Taxation on the land is criminal, bro. If you put a regime on the land and tax the land, you automatically a criminal. Y'all don't know that? Us paying land taxes and car tag taxes is criminal activity right in our face, and we go in there and pay it anyway, just to keep the peace. I have paid them before myself, but at the same time, just know there's prisoners of war taxation with no representation. Just know that. Don't think you paying your bills. You are getting extorted on your own land. And I'm just like y'all, because I done got extorted too, just so they can leave me the fuck alone. But at the same time, that is criminal activity. Think about it. Think about if somebody come in your house, make you work in your house for free, pay you a couple dollars, then charge you a couple dollars to live there. That is criminal. Ain't no paperwork gonna save you against no criminals, bro. When people come in with the pum-pums, is your paperwork gonna block the bullets? No. So all that old paperwork, Moorish, let me go search the data banks for this, and you searching they data banks. Listen to me, y'all. If I pull up a law that's coming from their law book, they can change that law tomorrow. Don't you know that? Oh, black people indigenous today. Tomorrow we Negroes. Where do you think that come from? That come from them changing the laws. Niggas be on here teaching this shit all day. We went from colored to Negro to African American. Why did it happen? The laws changed it like that. The criminal controls the laws. What are you talking about? Now you want to go back into the book and act like you can pull out a piece of laws, they can change it. They criminals. If somebody is robbing your ass, you don't sit there and say, bro, stop. I got some paperwork saying you can't rob me, bro. And the robber gonna be like, you right, bro. I'm out. The robber gonna say, shut your stupid, pop, give me that shit. Paperwork. Oh, I said that? Oh, I don't care. Pop. Go in your pockets. This how you gotta look at them people. Ain't no negotiating with no criminals, bro. Y'all talking about some paperwork you gonna take in the courtroom and try to get something done. Them people gonna laugh at your ass. And if you do got enough evidence to get your shit back, they coming to get it back again. They gonna always be on your show. Oh, he beat this one dude out of 10,000 motherfucker beat up for some land because he got his family shit. We gonna get his ass. Yeah. You on the hit list after you get some of your land back because you had enough information. They still on you. The regime is still on your back. Now, when you pass away, they know it. They come right back and buy that same land right back. Because you might have been smart, but your child might not have been smart. They wait the patient game to get your stuff back. They don't just, or they will come on a live you or burn the motherfucker. They will do that too if it's in the right spot. Fuck trying to fix something for your lifetime. We gotta fix it forever, bro. We don't want to fix my car for no 2 years. We want to fix the car to run forever. Not just patch the problem up. We want to fix the problem. Us getting out on them for a little second, not fixing the problem. Because it's going to come right back. We got to neutralize, we got to nuke the problem. And no way around it. Either we go on our own land and go peacefully, or we go to the top. Kicking hunter-gatherers and ain't no way around it, bro. So me personally, I'm ready for whichever one. But I still want to try both ways and do them simultaneously, right? Simultaneously. Because I think we'll do better if we don't have the pressures of the criminal government over us. I think we would do way better. Now I'm gonna say this, and this is this is some deep stuff I'm gonna say. This very deep. Listen, y'all, listen. Now it's creators on this app who is trying to kick knowledge, and they're using the knowledge of our people to pay their bills and go right back in the matrix. Let me say it again. It's really like you're working backwards. Listen, you kick knowledge on the internet to pay the bills of the oppressor. The money that you got from here, you say, still went back to the matrix. But these the smart guys, though. These the guys kicking all that. Nah, bro. You still in the matrix just like the people you think don't know no knowledge. See y'all see what I'm talking about? Some people get on here and do this stuff just for the money to give right back to the colonizer. So they'll lie about the Anunnaki. They'll lie about all this old deity work. They'll lie. They'll get up here and argue with Native Americans every day. They'll get up here and argue with Africans every day because they think they smart, but they still going around in a circle right back to the matrix. They still ain't free. They still ain't on their own land and their own things and enjoying the spoils of their hard labor. They still giving it back to them. They still working for them. Now think about how smart they think they is and how dumb they really are. Think about this. That's like robbing the bank. Then going in there and paying the same payment you owed them at the bank the next day. That's so damn ignorant. I'm not paying y'all ass nothing. Now, that's how you gotta look at people, bro. These people be trying to do all of this on the internet and go right back and get the money right back to the colonizer after you taught all that good knowledge. Right? And this is what they live for now, a recycling of money on the internet to pay their rent or something. So really, you haven't done nothing but rolled your wheels in the mud. We didn't get no property out of this stuff. We didn't get our people together. We didn't help nobody. We didn't put nothing on the land for somebody to come lay their head. Somebody who doing bad of our people. We didn't feed nobody. We didn't do nothing but recycle the money and give it right back to the colonizer. Off a colonizer's app, right to the colonizer's real estate pocket. What did you really do? Nothing. That's the cycle I'm trying to break, right? This is the cycle I'm trying to break. So that's why I'm doing the land grab. We finna get up, yeah. All the money, the donation money, we going to get land with it. We need a stack of deeds like this, land everywhere. Everywhere. We gotta take the pressure off our people some type of way, man. We get pressure from here, we get pressure from there, we get pressure from everywhere. We gotta take the pressure off our people somewhere. Then we can blossom. Because right now they beat us down so bad we can't blossom. So now we got to figure out a way to take the pressures of the matrix off our people. Roll the corn. And all this tax paying on land and all of it, once we put a crop field and all of it on their land, ain't no more tax in it. So all this stuff got to go into play. It'll never go nowhere once we get it. So that's what I wanted to say, man. We can't work in a circle. We got to expand. We got to do something different, right? Now, somebody asked me about Moundville, Alabama. I'm thinking next Saturday. Not this weekend, but I'm thinking next Saturday, Moundville. And I'm going to put a video up about Moundville. I want y'all to come out there if y'all live in the area. Moundville, Alabama. I'm thinking not this weekend, but next Saturday. Okay? But I'm going to make it official by tomorrow, man. I love y'all and I'm in love with you. Y'all have a great day. If y'all missed the first part of this live, check it out on YouTube. I was talking about Emmett Till. These people putting up a murder weapon of a child in a museum. I don't like it. So y'all go back and check that out, man. Y'all have a great day. Let me throw this up. You can go in there and see how much has been donated through the land pool, right? That's the cash out. My last video got the land pool, and once you donate, you can see how much money is in there, and it stays there till it hits the quota, and then I start going to get the land, right? Love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. Y'all have a great day, man. Lil at the gun. We know the truth now. This is on YouTube, and that's the regular one. Roll the corn.